Yes, your eyes do not deceive you. That is a guardrail with a slow down sign with yellow reflectors on it, just like we have in normal life in America. A suburban neighborhood with concrete 4-foot wide sidewalks and indentions for vehicles to drive up into the driveway, an asphalt street, and normal evergreen looking woods. That's really the only complaint I have about this show at all. And after watching both episodes 1 and 2 together, I definitely think it was intentional, even though at first it was off-putting. And I'm sold. Let me explain. So, the first episode, even though it's set in a galaxy, and I'm not going to say a galaxy far, far away, because if you watch the show, you'll understand why. It's set in a galaxy, and everything seems very, very familiar. The hallway at the school looks like a hallway at a school we have on Earth. The forest looks like a forest we have on Earth. The bikes look like bikes we have on Earth, just without wheels. Everything felt so extremely familiar, it almost took me out of it, but the acting from the kids, the development of the setup of the plot, kept me interested, and I wanted to see what happened. I was curious, and I think that's a testament to the way Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni presented this, and John Watts, of course, the director. Jon Favreau is listed as the first producer, Dave Filoni as the second, and Kathleen Kennedy as the third, which is interesting to me because it tells me a lot, and I was noticing while I watched these first 2 episodes together that I felt like Favreau had a lot of influence and say in how this was produced, and John Watts was the right guy to take the reins. Something that a lot of ultra Star Wars fans like myself has been complaining about regarding Disney is that they seem to have lost the soul and the essence of relatable, universal stories. They kept leaning too far into specificity with their storytelling, getting away from just making a relatable, good story that was set in the Star Wars universe. And I really didn't have any hope for this show, and I really didn't have any expectations at the same time. But upon seeing these first 2 episodes, I feel very related to, and I think many people will as well, adults and kids. I think if they can keep it going at the same rate and the same pace and stick the landing with this, I think it's going to pay off for them really, really well. I don't know exactly where they're going with the show, but based on what they've presented, it seems to be parents going out to look for their kids who've gone into hyperspace on a pirate adventure. I think where we're going is that the parents are going to catch up with the kids by the end of the season, and our skeleton crew is going to be made up of Jude Law, the awesome robot Smee, SM-33, of course that's a callback to Captain Hook's first mate, Smee, and the parents. I think the parents are going to join, and I think the point of the story may be leading to a family-oriented show. The family gets to go on an epic adventure together, and I think that fits Disney's core brand values and where they used to be. That fits how a family should respond to Star Wars and how they should have been responding to Star Wars since Disney took over, and it's something that can bring people together. I think this is a great time to release this show as far as time of year, and again, if they can keep that going, keep that vibe present, and stick the landing, I think they're going to have a winner. What did you think? And also, if I could sum this up for anybody in a short phrase, this is Treasure Planet in Star Wars. That's the vibe that I'm getting. Treasure Planet in Star Wars. And so far, I'm here for it.